There's a moment that comes after you finally understand something heavy. Not relief, not happiness, just a quiet exhale. That's the moment this episode lives in. Not the moment where the world gets better, but the moment where you stop blaming yourself. You stop blaming yourself for a world that changed without asking you. This episode isn't about fixing everything. It's about recalibrating the compass after the old map stopped working. For a long time, the idea of a good life was clear. You didn't have to invent it. You inherited it. A stable job, a home, upward momentum, clear milestones. A sense that effort led somewhere predictable. The rules were simple enough that most people didn't question them. You followed the path, and you stayed on it long enough, and life rewarded you. That wasn't a fantasy. It was a function of the environment at the time. Then the world shifted. Costs rose faster than pay. Stability thinned, milestones moved, and safety nets frayed. But the scoreboard didn't change. People were still measuring themselves against standards built for a different version of the game. So even when they were surviving intelligently, they felt like they were losing. Not because they were behind, but because the metrics were outdated. This is a quiet tragedy of the moment we're in. People feel like they failed at a life that no longer exists. They didn't miss a step. They didn't misunderstand the instructions. The instructions changed mid-quest. And yet, the shame stuck. The shame isn't earned. It's inherited from a system that refuses to admit it's evolved. As stability vanished, success got moralized. If you're doing well, you deserve it. If you're struggling, you must have done something wrong. That framing is seductive and deeply damaging. It turns circumstances into character, luck into virtue, survival into failure. A good life became something you were judged for, instead of something you built within constraints. Here's what doesn't get acknowledged enough. People are winning, just not in ways that get applause. They are staying housed. They are staying healthy. They are supporting others. They are avoiding bad trades, choosing peace over prestige, and protecting their own time. These are real wins. They just don't come with ceremonies. No one throws a party for, I made it through another year without breaking. But that doesn't make it meaningless. The old definition of success rewarded speed. How fast you climbed, how early you arrived, how much you accumulated. But speed only works when the road is stable. When the terrain becomes unpredictable, speed turns very dangerous. The goal now isn't acceleration, it's viability. Can this life be sustained without burning you out? That question matters more than any milestone. For a long time, people tried to optimize their lives. More income, more efficiency, more productivity. But optimization assumes the system is fair. When the system changes constantly, alignment matters more. A good life now asks, does this cost me my health? Does this steal my time? Does this keep me anxious? Or does this leave room to breathe? Progress that destroys you isn't progress. It's just motion. This matters enough to say plainly. If you're focused on stability, on margin, on getting through the month, you are not failing at life. You are responding correctly to the difficulty setting you were dropped into. In games, no one mocks a player for switching to survival mode in a brutal environment. They understand the choice. Extend that grace to yourself. A good life now might not look like not being rich, but being okay. Not winning fast, but lasting. Not climbing endlessly, but choosing wisely. Or not having everything, but having enough. It might look smaller from the outside, but smaller isn't lesser. It's often truer. Here's the real reframe. You don't owe loyalty to a definition of success that no longer matches reality. You are allowed to update the metric. You are allowed to say, this works for me. This costs too much. This isn't worth it anymore. That's not quitting. That's finding clarity. If you've been carrying quiet guilt for not being further along, let it go. You weren't lazy. You weren't naive. You weren't wrong. You were playing honestly in a game that changed its rules. A good life now isn't about winning on the old scoreboard. It's about building something that makes sense in the world as it is today. Something livable, something humane, something that lets you sleep at night. That is not a form of settling. That is understanding and growing. That is wisdom. Remember, stay thoughtful, stay stubborn, and just know that choosing a life that fits isn't giving up. It's growing up.